Hi, I'm Shane.
And I'm Courtney.
And we're both very awkward.
Yeah.
In case you haven't noticed. We realized we're the most awkward people we know, and especially when it comes to the realm of dating.
He's gone on a bunch of dates. He's been on quite a few. He's been around the whole. He gets around. I've barely been on any at all.
You often say you've never been on a date. I don't think that's true. I think that's what you're labeling them.
I've never been on a date where it's like a guy I just meet and then we're like, haha, cool. And he's like, hey, can I take you to dinner sometime? Either that doesn't happen at all, or I just say no because I'm scared.
Even if you want to go on a date with that guy.
I usually don't. That urge to say no is there for a reason, you know what I'm saying?
We legitimately wanted to see who is worse at dating, so we decided to make this show just for that.
Yeah, this video is gonna be a little story time, a little doodle.
But mainly sad.
So, I think my common theme with dating and my general awkwardness is I have no idea what's going on. I'm so oblivious, I barely even know it's a date. First example, I was invited by this guy I had worked with briefly to go to a dinner, and I was like, yeah, I'll eat. We can see a movie too, and he was like, great. And
so it's dinner and a movie.
It's dinner and a movie.
And you didn't know it was a date.
I was like, sick, I can't wait to eat and watch. And he picks me up. He looks really nice. I was definitely in this exact outfit, even though it was 2013. And we sat down. I'm looking at my menu. I'm just gonna draw this is our table, and then we're gonna do a little foreground. That's me, right there, my pretty little hair. And this is just shaky boy, huh? And he's like this, and he's doing that smirk. That's
Oh yeah, he knows.
You know, I like.
So
him.
That's you. You're a bunch of tentacles.
Yeah, I'm a bunch of tentacles.
He's
That's
a
my
weird
head.
Pac-Man.
And I had pretty hair then too.
All right.
It's kind of looking at me like that.
Oh, this is foreground.
That's foreground,
That's your
you weirdo.
shoulder. I thought that was you next to him.
I'm doing OTS, bro.
All right.
So this is our table, and he's talking. We're talking, and I was like, I just do this thing because I'm quirky.
Hold on, we need to address that. You are at Red Lobster.
Oh, I thought you do Red Robin, and I was excited. And now I hate you.
Red Lobster. You are at Red Lobster.
Okay, so we're talking. I'm like, oh, I'm so quirky. I do this thing, and he's like, yeah, that's so funny. See, that's why I love spending so much time with you. And I was like, huh? And then right then, waiter shows up. They're super close. This is them with their little pad. And they come up right as he says that. Right as he says, yeah, I love spending so much time with you. And I was like, huh? And then she's like, anything for the table? I think I changed the subject after the meal because I was like, I don't know what that was. We have the meal. We're hanging out. It's having a good time. And we go to the movie. And I realized he insisted on paying for the tickets. And then he insisted on paying for the popcorn. And then as we're sitting down, that's when I realized, oh, this a date.
Oh, this a date.
Uh-oh. And
It's a date.
when I found that out, I was very upset in my head. I was upset. I was I did not want that with this guy at all. We had worked on a project together, and he was kind of my boss in that project.
Okay.
And he was he was just not my type at all. And he didn't tell me it was a date. So I tense up in the movie. I was like, oh no. And I'm so shocked, but I still enjoy the crap out of Life of Pi because that was a great movie, especially in theaters. That's why cinema still exists, because you need to see movies in that experience. What are you doing? What is that?
They're nice French.
That's actually surprisingly how he looked.
He was like, I am sorry I invited you out here tonight. I wanted to see a movie and dinner. I enjoyed working with you very much.
This is not, okay. And he was one of those guys, and this is nothing on him, it's just sometimes guys do this. It's a dead giveaway. You kind of realize they're into you when they call you Miss something. If a guy's calling me Miss Courtney, it's ugh.
Is that what guys do?
Sometimes it's the milady guys that do it sometimes.
So I need to make sure if I like a girl, I should start calling her, be like, okay, Miss Brittany.
No, I don't know. It's a little bit condescending sometimes.
Yeah, it sounds
depending on the scenario.
Maybe he's just a jerk.
I was scared he was gonna try and do the move.
Oh, not the move.
Shut up! It was really scary. And
midway through the movie, he's just oh.
So he dropped me off and he like got out of the car to say goodbye. And I definitely did like a like ran.
And he was like, you can run, but you cannot hide. Con mi Emilio, I will get you next time.
And then another one, this guy definitely wanted to take me to dinner, and it was like I kind of understood like, yes, this is a dating scenario, and he wanted to take me to dinner, but like I didn't realize he wanted to like sit down. So in my head I was like, I'm craving panda, so we got panda and ate it in his truck because I was like, that's what I want. But I didn't realize he wanted to like take me to Chili's and like sit down.
Oh, yeah. He took me to Panda Express, but he really thought I was more of a Chili's kind of girl.
Definitely was. But I was just like, this is good. Panda in the car is fine. I don't know.
Okay.
Do you like my art?
The art's really actually very good. Hold on, let's give him a little like.
Oh, so he's the Pringles guy?
We went on a date with the Pringles man.
Dude.
Once you pop, the fun don't stop, Miss Godner. For most of my life, I was single, but I would occasionally ask out a girl.
Whoa!
Terrifying though. I'm not good at it. I would often wait. I would honestly wait like until like something happened where I would just get their number like organically, which is not something that happens often. This is a story of a girl. So I'm like 19, 20. It takes place in 1920. And I'm at a party. This is me at parties. Nervous.
What is that?
That's a party hat. I wear. Am I the one who wears party hats to parties?
Bring your own?
And I'm there with people, and there's this girl there who's really cute. And we're talking, we're like riffing, we're like whatever. And she's very sweet, very cool. And I decide to ask for her number. And she says, yeah, of course. Like we're about to leave. So I'm just like, hey, can I get your number? Would that be cool? And she said yes. But it's one of the most nerve-wracking experiences of my life. I would so much rather get on a stage in front of 5 million people than ask for a girl's number.
How would you explain the physical trauma of asking a girl for her number?
So literally I get such bad nervousness that I'll be like shaking. It's like this cage in here, and I'm just like and what's really bad is I get it super in my head. So in my head, and I'm thinking a million thoughts. And I'm just like, you're gonna say something, and she's gonna be weirded out, and she's gonna be like, no, but then she's gonna tell all her friends, like, oh, this weird dude asked for my number, and they'll be like, oh my God, we should beat him up. And then for the rest of my life, this gang of people are gonna be following me around in their cars, looking to beat me up because I asked for a girl's number when I shouldn't have. Anyway, so she gave me her number. So she gave me your number, and that was my hair.
Yeah.
I'd say my hair was actually more like.
Oh, is your emo boy hair?
It's not necessarily emo. It was emo. So yeah, there's.
Your eyes are gone. Okay.
My eyes are gone. So she gives me her number. I text her. This is a few years ago. It's probably still in the range when I could have called her. When that's not weird. I think nowadays. If I ask for a girl's number, then a day or so later I call her.
Serial killer.
I'm a murderer. I text her, and I go, hey, would you like to go out sometime? Would you like to grab dinner sometime, I think.
Whoa,
I think I went for
dinner.
it. I think I went for it. Dinner is like, I think that's a little too much.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's too much for a first date.
Yep.
But it's tough when you're younger. I think this is when I was under drinking age, so I can't just be like, hey, can I grab you a drink sometime?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you want to like grab dinner or whatever, or grab food or something? And she goes, oh, I'm busy most nights, but I can grab lunch. I say, okay, cool. I text her an hour before we meet up, and I go, hey, do you need a ride? And she's like, yeah, that'd be awesome. So I'm picking her up. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, she's
comfortable to
we
do
get
that.
this. We're getting this. I'm picking her up in my car. We're gonna go like grab lunch. I pick her up in my
What kind of car?
my car. It's like this. It's a Honda Civic.
Oh, it's the same. Yeah, you've been driving the same model.
It's
for
the
like...
old Civic. I have a new Civic
You've
now.
had 3 Civics?
I've had 2 Civics. I had one Honda Civic. It got rear-ended to death a couple years back. And then I got a new Civic, like the phoenix that rose from the ashes. So I pick her up in my car.
Your car got spanked so hard it died.
It's true. true.
Sorry.
So I pick her up in my car and we drive to this like kind of, those like shopping areas deep in the valley. And then we went to an Italian restaurant there and we got lunch.
Italian lunch.
I know.
That's heavy.
And very similar to this situation, except she had dark hair and I wasn't the Pringles guy.
What were you wearing?
So I had this.
Did you have your jacket on?
I had this Edward Cullen like jacket, but not as epic and just dark and like emo. So we talk for like a solid hour and a half, 2 hours. We're like having good conversation. We're like, yeah, that's so interesting. By the way, I get so nervous on dates. I can't express this enough how nervous I am, but I'm very good at covering it up and I've gotten better at it over the years. I still get so nervous that I will feel myself shaking on dates.
I'm trembling.
But I go into this like CW version of myself. And this is very embarrassing, but I go into this version where like, just like talk about stuff. Like talk about like, what are your hobbies?
I like watching baseball with my dad.
That's awesome.
No.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, no, like, yeah, no, that's, same. Yeah, totally. Okay, yeah, see?
Shane, I know you, and it's like so different from you. That's like when Michael Scott's like.
It's not, okay, this is me doing a bad rendering of my, no, that's not exactly what it's like.
I know.
But it's kind of like that. I get it. I'm
it.
trying not to put on a face, but I end up kind of doing it. Because I can't be silly. Because I'm like, if I'm this guy, she's gonna think I'm weird. She'll never kiss me.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Hey. It's fine. You can be weird. Anyway, keep going. You're doing great.
So an hour and a half of conversation. And it's going great. It seems like it's going great. Freaking 2 hours into this date, I was like, oh yeah, Joshua Tree, have you ever been there? She goes, oh yeah, I've gone there with my boyfriend before. And I'm just like,
oh no.
Thought that was gonna make more noise.
At a glass shatters. Wait, what if all this time she actually meant like the boyfriend at the time?
No, she meant her boyfriend. Her boyfriend.
For real?
Current boyfriend. So, I know what some of you are probably thinking. You're going, oh, she's clearly just saying that because she's not interested in me and wants to get out of it, which is a smart thing. However, later on I did check, she did actually have a boyfriend.
On Facebook?
On Facebook I checked, she had a boyfriend. I should have and me now, I might have been like, I'm so sorry, this has been a misunderstanding. I totally thought this was a date.
Yeah, you went through all the trouble, you were doing the shaky and the nice.
I picked her up
you were doing it all.
in my car.
In your Civic!
That's weird. This is weird.
Oh my gosh.
It's weird. So we hang out for like another hour. Like,
God, you're too nice.
Because I'm like, oh, I don't want to be a jerk. I don't want to be like, oh, you have a boyfriend? I'm out of here.
That's wrong.
God, just ghost her in person. But I hung out with her for another hour. Then I dropped her off at her place, said goodbye, and then immediately called my friend. And I was like, yeah. She's like, how was the date? I go, she has a boyfriend. She's like, what?
Oh my God.
That was that.
I mean, I understand, like, it's not like, because that's kind of sad. It's like, oh, maybe she wanted to be friends, and like that's a thing. But like, it's pretty. Did you say date at all? I mean, you don't really say date in those situations.
Yeah.
I would like to date. Would you like to grab dinner for a date?
So I think my explanation in my head is that she was like me, where she was so horribly afraid of hurting my feelings that she agreed and went along with it.
All the way to.
But see, it's so much
food?
worse. It's so much worse. It's so much worse to do that. It's so much better to just say no. Don't be afraid of rejecting people. I'm terrified of rejecting people to the point where I've gone on way more dates than I should have with someone. I've literally gone on like one date with someone, been like, oh, I'm not that into that person, but they've wanted to keep dating, and I've been like, yeah, let's hang out more.
Oh, gosh.
And we've gone on like 4 or 5 dates.
Ugh.
And I've just been like, I don't think I'm into this, but I feel like, I don't know how to end it.
Guess I'll marry him and have 4 kids.
Guess I'll marry this. Guess I'm here forever.
Hey, but at least you have like the ability, like you go on them. Like for me, the nervousness is not worth it to me. Like I will not put myself through like, cause it is exhausting. Like I get so shaky, so nervous. I'm trying to be cool. I don't even know I don't think I even have the ability to create a chill version of myself for the day. I'm just like awkward the whole time. I don't shut up. I just keep talking because I just keep talking like I'm doing right now because I feel like it's gonna be awkward as soon as I stop. So like sometimes you just gotta do that. You just gotta fill the silence and keep your head from thinking too much or else you'll explode. That's rough. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What if she didn't realize it was a date?
But see, you didn't realize it was a date, and you guys went to dinner and a movie.
In a movie.
So mine, it's a little more forgiving. However, you did the same thing.
Yeah, but I didn't have
a boyfriend. You didn't have a boyfriend. You didn't lie.
Tell me.
Well, she also didn't lie either. She never said. I don't know.
Maybe we're just the stupids.
Maybe we're just very dumb.
Welcome to
I think we're very dumb. See, I would rate yours on an awkward scale of actually like a friggin'.
I don't think it's that bad. Come on.
I think it's a 4 out of 10.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, 4 out of 10.
I'm gonna give yours. I'd say it's about a 5.
Ah.
I feel like there's worse situations you could be in.
Well, I have more awkward stuff in my life, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you have.
Well, let us know in the comments below who you think is more awkward. Who do you think will overcome their fear of dating?
Yeah.
And end up not alone?
'Cause I'm still back there. I have a lot to work on. That's
With me, Miss Cornea, you will not escape. I don't know what his accent is anymore. Boppity boopity, Cornea.
Okay, guys. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, get out of here. Well, we're very awkward.
You said it, Shane. Wow, if you know somebody who had similar experiences, give this video a big ol' share.
Just the biggest share. And if you want to watch another weird video, click that box on the left. There's a puppy in here.
Oh my gosh.
And if you want to watch another video, click that box on the right.